Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Destroying Everyday Household Items, Hot Glue Gun Edition. Have you ever wanted to have something that, I guess, makes your life easier in a way? Something that's kind of, something you could call a life hack maybe? If so, then I'm sorry, because this is probably not the video for you. Today I'm going to be going over life hacks that don't really make any sense, or they're just better off not doing in general, or you could just go to the store and replace whatever you broke that the life hack can fix. Life hacks are supposed to be a form of magic, almost like alchemy. You take two items, sometimes maybe even three, and then you combine them through the power of a hot glue gun, and they make your life simpler in a way. Or they're supposed to, at least. So with that in mind, let's get this life hacking fun started. X-acto knife breaks, which sucks, and your solution to fixing it is by taking that extremely sharp bone-cutting blade and sticking it between two popsicle sticks and holding it together with a clamp. You're not even gonna hot glue gun this thing together? I almost feel cheated. I also don't think that popsicle sticks are the sturdiest thing to use for an X-acto knife blade. It kind of feels like a lawsuit just waiting to happen. First of all, when has a pencil ever broke like that? Throughout my 18 years of going to school using pencils, I've never once broke a pencil like that. And I used one almost every single day. Sure, the tip will break off, but the whole top part of the pencil breaking off like that, that's magic in itself. I see why you had to fix the X-acto knife now, because you had to cut open the top part of the Coke bottle, the lid. But by cutting it open and gluing the top part of your pencil, which again, I have no clue how that happened, you're kind of ruining the Coke on the inside, aren't you? That's like a waste. Why not just drink the Coke first and then do all this? Or just go buy a new pencil. You're so heavy-handed to where you're gonna break the top part of your pencil off like that? Are you sure you want to use a Coke bottle? Like, what happens if the Coke bottle the top of it just snaps off and you spill Coca-Cola everywhere? Which is, that could happen, seeing how that top of the pencil just snapped off. So now that we've grown up, we've gone from hiding our comics in our school books to hiding our phones in, what is that, Shakespeare, some kind of literature book? I wonder what led up to this happening. Was his girlfriend like, you never read with me anymore, all you ever do is watch football on your phone? And this guy, being the genius that he is, goes on the internet looking for some sort of way to please his girlfriend to read with her and still be able to watch the game, and enter life hack. My favorite part of this whole thing is when she peeks over to see if he's even reading, which he probably isn't. She should know that if he doesn't like reading, the last thing he's gonna read is this old literature looking book. Have you ever been swimming with your friends and you're like, wow, I bet you it'd be really cool to take pictures of me underwater, wouldn't it? And your friend's like, yeah, but I don't have a camera that goes underwater. Well, this one's for you. I would like to state that I don't really endorse this one, because this isn't really a life hack as much as it's just your phone flirting with death. I, for one, am way too paranoid to try this out. It's an iPhone. That's $600 of technology you're just dangling over water. This life hack is genius, because I can't tell you how many times I've been just starving and there's no food around anywhere, but I have a phone and I have a phone case. But then I have to remind myself that my case is made out of plastic, so it isn't edible. So then I'm just still hungry and I eventually die. I love the face that she makes when she eats it too. It protects my phone and it's yummy. There's children starving in Africa and people here eating their phone cases. It's a pretty solid life hack, I think. Have you ever been wandering around outside and you're like, wow, I could really use some water? Then this one's for you. No, I didn't mean water for drinking. I meant water to wet your hands with, for some reason. In all honesty, I have no clue what the point of this is. At first I thought it was going to be a bird feeder, and I thought that was going to be pretty cool. And then it's just a way for someone to get their hands wet? I have no idea. I'm lost on this one. I just imagine somebody getting lost in the woods, and they could really use some water, and they come across one of these things just hanging on a tree, and he's like, oh, thank God. He goes in there, starts pumping, and just gets his hands wet, and he's like, we're good now. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you learned something today, and in some way I gave you something that can improve your life, maybe. And if you guys happen to come across anything interesting on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, BuzzFeed, wherever, go ahead and just send it my way, and I'll make a video out of it. And with that being said, you can find all these links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff in the description down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment letting me know if you learned something today, if anything at all. Probably not, but it's always a chance. And also subscribe if you haven't yet, and click the little bell icon so it lets you know when I post videos, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys next time.
I was strong, ignorant, kid relying